Good morning. Uh, Good morning, good morning, good morning. I do not like my camera set up, so I don't go live often. Anywho, let me change this so I can see. All right, let's start. I'll change my music. I am Chandra, the Father Fit Shape. Good morning. We're about to get into this 45-minute fasted cardio, right? That is usually pre-recorded. However, it's not today. How about that? Okay, so this is what I want you to do. I want you to get on your bike and just start pedaling. I don't want you to add anything. My grandkids been on my bike, Lord, it's on 0. Just start pedaling. I don't want you to add anything to the road just yet. I want you to inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. You feel that in your core? That, I want you to keep that the whole ride. Hold your hands up. Get them up, get them up, get them up. Not lock them down on the handlebars. You have a slight bend in your arm. Your legs and knees are going forward, not to the side. Your upper body is still and you're not shaking from side to side. Now, from here, I want you to start adding resistance until it gets thick. What I mean by that, you are on a beautiful beach in your cute little beach gear and you trying to ride a bicycle on the wet part of the sand. Thick like that. That's what I want. So keep going until it gets there. Remember, I didn't say it. However, this is day, I think 14. What's today's date? We should know by now. Your bum, your bottom, your booty is on the widest part of the seat. Not here. You should be able to see this little pointy part. Okay? Now, you men, I want you to take the number 220. Ladies, I want you to take the number 226. Men 220, ladies 226. Both subtract your age from 220 or 226. Either one. Men, multiply that answer by 0.60. Ladies, multiply your answer by 0.75. The answer is your fat burning zone. Get there and stay there for 45 minutes. If ever you want to get up out of your chair, you can. Don't pop out for no more than 30 seconds. Okay? Now, since I'm broadcasting this live on Facebook and YouTube. Hey YouTube. I'm sorry. Hey Facebook. Listen, Facebook. I need you over here. Okay? I need you over here on the YouTube. Hey, hey. We do this every morning. I post it at 5 a.m. However, my grandchildren were here this weekend, so I did pre-record yesterday, and that's why I'm here. Now, your phone, I called you like 1,000 times, baby, but I don't know, Lord. What I'm trying to say. Anywho, what is the benefits of fasting cardio? If you are truly doing intermittent fasting, it's a great benefit because myself, actually my fat burning zone within my fasted intermediate fast doesn't start until 9 a.m. And I'm usually working out, and I will be working out. But your body is naturally burning fat, and then you adding a fat burning exercise to it is really good. It helps with the visceral fat that's around your abs or abdominal cavity. You're also, if you, by having so much weight, you see how slow I'm pedaling. My resistance is at 56. I'm usually between 55 and 70, and you're going slow. So if you have any type of knee problems, this will help you. You know why? Because it's building up your quads, your hamstrings, your calves, and your glutes. This is an awesome leg exercise, and you can have leg day every single day. Every single day. Come on now. So, now, okay, I'm talking and my heart rate is not up. So, let me add some resistance and let me get my heart rate to my fat burning zone, which is 124. Because we're going to have a conversation today about forgiveness and the importance of forgiveness. Okay. I do not like this camera angle. Okay. So, remember, go slow. Keep your core engaged. And breathe. Right? Your breath is important. I know I'm going to come down to 59. I know it's probably hard to pedal this slow, right? But there are benefits into this slow motion because you're building a stronger core, you're eliminating fat, and you're building the muscles in your legs. There come times when fast is good. And if you are a part or were a part of the Peloton community, this is a very boring ride right now. Sometimes we have to do those things we don't like to get the results that we want. Sometimes we have to do the things that we think are boring that are beneficial. Sometimes we have to change our mindset about things that we are doing that is beneficial for our body. That's it, that's all. It's not my job to convince you. It's not. However, I'm here to help you if you want the help. If you don't, take off, boo. It's your world, squirrel. Hey? So now, we are going to talk about forgiveness. And I thought about this yesterday while making dinner for my husband and grandchildren. Stuff I don't even eat anymore. Baby, I was in there cooking. Let me tell you, I was cooking, I was chopping, I was getting it in for my babies. And so I made from scratch, okay? Chicken tenders nuggets with chicken fried rice for the grandkids. And I made chicken thighs smothered with cheesy mashed potatoes. I'll scratch. So my parents and grandparents are from the South. I learned how to cook stuff from scratch. I don't make no gravy from a can. I don't everything. Okay? I don't eat chicken. I don't eat cheese. Only thing I could have ate was the chicken fried rice because I used a what did I use? I used the no chicken broth. So it's like a chicken flavor, but not real chicken used to flavor broth. It was a plant-based broth. Okay. That's what I used. And it was low sodium, like 30 milligrams for the whole container, which was good. Anywho, so as I'm cooking, okay, let me go back and tell you how I came to this story. And why forgiveness is truly about you and not the other person. We say it all the time until you see it. Oh, I don't want to forget whoever that is. Good morning. So, my mother's second husband, I will admit I hated him. Hated. Even though he's dead now, and he may be burning in hell. I don't know what he did on his last day. But I'm going to say this. If there's a heaven and he is in it, I'm good. Like, he's that bad. So, anyway, he was an evil, evil, evil man. And he did not care for me. He did not care for me. Whew. I don't want to start crying. But he didn't care for me. He called me everything but my name. Chandra and my last name. He called me everything but that. He was evil. And um, and I didn't care. It got to where it's like, I remember we came home one weekend and my mother was like, hey, Leroy really want to be your dad and be your stepdad. And he really loves you girls. So when you come home from your dad, just don't talk about what you did with your dad. And I said to myself, woman, have you lost your pick of man? I'll never not talk about my father. So I was defiant in that way. And I came home every weekend and I said, Mama, Daddy did this, and Daddy, and me and Daddy, and me and Daddy, and me, Daddy, and Trinity, and da 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 da. I'm gonna talk about my father. I don't care who you are. He didn't like it, right? So, whew, like that 15 minutes is gone. So anyway, I grew up, right? Because I was about, I want to say I was about 15, 16 when they started dating, 18 when they got married, and 19 when I moved out. So one thing about Leroy is he loved gravy. He loved it. Everything had to have gravy. Everything, when I mean everything, we had to make gravy in everything. And when you made the rice, he didn't like the butter in the rice. He wanted the plain rice and gravy. So I would have to cook. I put butter in the rice and I wouldn't season the gravy. Or I make the gravy lumpy. I always get something with the gravy. And I grew to equate gravy to Leroy. So gravy, if I had gravy, it means it was Leroy, right? So I moved out, I stopped making gravy. Never made gravy. And I thought that I had let go of him as well. Let me just tell a story. So anyway, about, I want to say, okay, I've been married 12 years, right? Were we married or were we dating? So I don't know if we were married or if we were dating. It doesn't matter. So maybe, what was I working? 10 years ago, because I was at a light like here. So 10 years ago, I'm in the kitchen, I'm cooking, and my husband says, babe, can you smother it? Can you make some gravy? I promise you, you would have thought that man had beat me to the, I'm sorry, because this is on Facebook. I mean YouTube. You would have thought that man had DV'd me, right? You would have thought that he had did some of the worst things that you can ever do, that a man could do to a woman. I'm like, how dare you ask for some gravy? You know I don't make gravy. Baby, I was going off about this gravy. All the man asked is for me to make some gravy. And I'm just going on. I'm like, you know I don't do gravy. And then he was like, babe, I just asked for some gravy. And I'm in there, and I was like, I can't even do this anymore. Y'all are very dramatic, okay? I did study theater at Columbia, you know. But I was really serious, even though I was very dramatic. I was like, I can't even do this. You cook it. I'm done. And I leave out the kitchen and I start crying. I don't know. Right? Why I'm going off because he asked me for some gravy. I don't know. And this is like, I'm 56, right? Or am I 57? I'm 56. So I'm 56 years old. Hey, hey. And careful what you wish for. So, anyway, I didn't understand why I was going off about this gravy. Why I went off and I had this emotional tirade. And he just asked me for gravy. I did not put my past with my present. So I was out walking because I used to walk. Now this was about 8. I used to walk around downtown, and I will have my prayer. I pray, and I call it conversations with God. That's what I call prayer, right? And I truly would speak to God as if I was speaking to my husband, my kids. I have real dialogue with God. I don't, whatever you do, that's how you do it. Father, all that, I don't do all that. Okay? I just have a conversation. So I was having a conversation. And when immediately he said, it's not the gravy. You haven't forgiven Leroy. And I'm like, Leroy? I haven't seen Leroy and I don't know how can a gravy and I go out for this Leroy? And I started thinking. Let's listen to this song. I see reality in the fight. If you ain't really ready for real, you ain't even ready for real. You ain't really ready. Won't be faithful to someone I'm grateful. I can't try to make you if you ain't you. You ain't really ready for real. All right, I'm back. So I'm like, huh? So I realized, and this is why I say forgiveness is about you and not about the other person. Because I had made gravy in 20-something years, right? Because I'm carrying around this person with me, right? This man that went on, I think he became a pastor or was he, you know, I don't want to sound cynical, but, you know, it's either they find Jesus or Muhammad, you know, especially when they go to jail. You know, that's my opinion, all right? He found something, right? If he got off the drugs, I think he got off. I don't know. But he went off. He was living his life. Probably was doing what he wanted to do. Okay? So, he didn't physically abuse me or anything like that. I'm just saying, he was abusive. Okay? The man called me everything but the child of God. He called me everything but my name. He hated me out loud. And everybody saw it. And nobody helped. So I realized that when you don't forgive someone, you carry them with you while they're out living their life. They can give a never mind that you mad at them, because they are living their life, they're living their dreams, they're taking all the vacations, they loving on their husband, their wife, their kids, their grandkids, they're doing whatever. Lord, one of my grandkids got their phone in here with an alarm. How do you stop it? Jalea! Jalea! Come get this phone, ma'am. Is this your phone? Oh, you're so cute. Is that your phone? Okay. And close that door back. Thank you. So, by me holding on to all of that, I'm carrying him with me as I navigate through life. The gravy wasn't gravy. The gravy was him. The gravy was my hatred. The gravy was the anger. The gravy was the hurt. The gravy was everything connected to a person and not the food. So when my husband asked me for some gravy, he wasn't asking for some gravy. And I didn't realize. And as I started walking around downtown, I forgave him. Do I like him? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. To be honest, I hope he's burning in hell right now. I hope God put him in hell, right? Or the devil or whoever. That's what I hope. But I forgive him. But for real, I forgave him. I had to, because there is no way I was going to allow that man to live in me another day. However, I didn't realize it. Once I forgave him, it was like this weight had been lifted, and I was able to navigate. And baby, let me tell you, I made some gravy so good yesterday. The ancestors came back and said, baby, now that was some good gravy. Forgiveness is not about the other person. And please, don't be so high on your forgiveness horse that you want to go call somebody up. Hey, hey, Stevie. Hey, girl. I just want to let you know that I forgive, and how, you started dating my crush, and now y'all married, and I'm okay with it. Girl, what? No. That's not what we gonna do. You forgive in private, not in public. Just like people don't realize this, but you should pray in private, not in public. It's in the word. Pray in private, Don't make your prayer a show for everyone else. Your forgiveness is not a show for everyone else. Your forgiveness is about you and the relationship you have with your higher power. Mine is God. I don't push religion. Whatever you believe in, that's what you believe in. Okay? But what I'm saying is, it doesn't have to be a statement that you put on Facebook or a store or reel or something like that. It's not about anybody else. It's only about you. Baby, I love this song. Ooh, he is so hurt. So that's why don't carry hate and anger around in your heart, in your spirit for someone else. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. You will be better. You will live longer, healthier. Because guess what? They don't care. You being angry at them doesn't care. I have someone that's angry with me right now. Won't even pick up my telephone calls. So I stopped calling. Won't pick up my calls. Won't call. Won't do anything. It ain't stopped nothing. I'm living. Looking good. Doing my things. Then retired from my job. From jobs, period. I'm living my life and they angry. Stay angry. I don't care. You being angry is not affecting me. That's what forgiveness does. Or unforgiveness. Because you hanging on to that, you think they gonna stop living? No. No. So why hold on to it? Why hold on to it? Let it go. Isn't that what Elsie said? Let it go. Let it go. No holding back no more. Let it go. You'll be better for it. You'll be a better person. Mom, dad, friend, nephew, niece, brother, sister, whatever. You'll be better by forgiving. And it doesn't have to be an announcement. I think social media has put us in a chokehold in the sense that everything needs to be announced. Everything needs to be announced. It doesn't. It doesn't. If you're not announcing it, like me telling this story, I'm telling this story because I want to demonstrate forgiveness, right? What happened, how it affected me, how me carrying around so much hatred for someone that was still living their lives affected me and affected my family and my relationship. So, like I said, even if he was living, that man reached out to me. My sister gave him my Facebook information, and I told him, I said something to the effect of, I didn't tell him I forgave him. I said, please never contact me again. You were never a nice person to me. You did not like me. You treated me like whatever. I don't know what you reaching out to me. You think it's going to happen. Respectfully, leave me the F alone. Don't ever contact me again. Don't ever contact me again. And that was it. I did not tell him that I had forgiven him, though. I didn't. I had, but I didn't tell him. He just needs to know. Don't contact me. All right. So I hope you learned something today. And I hope that you realize that it's not for you. Because I never, to be honest, I never understood that concept. I'm like, how can forgiving someone be about me? It's about them. And I'm not going to give them the satisfaction. Maybe I'm Taurus, okay? Let's hear this one song. And stress keeps getting in the way of my ambition. Logically, I know I shouldn't feel this way, but my body doesn't agree with my way. I'm looking over my shoulder, worrying it's over before it starts. I'm looking over my shoulder, worrying there's no one there who cares like I do. I really feel free, but I'm worried I will lose weight. Somewhere along the road, I still feeling cold. Got off for something else and further down the railroad. Down low, down low. My grandkids spent the weekend and they're about to leave. Go to school. Agree with my brain. I'm looking over my shoulder, worrying it's over before it's time. I'm looking over my shoulder, worrying there's no one there who cares like I do. In the past, energized, more and more compressing hard to make it last. Oh, make it last. Y'all ready? In the past, energized, thinking about the future. Is it gonna be like that? Oh, okay. You still got your tag on your shoes though. You don't want to take the tag off? Oh, okay. Sugar. Oh, cute. Love you. Love you. Love you. Love you. I'll show you next time we come over next weekend. Love you all. Be great. Okay. So, you know they do. So, this is some of the things that you expect when you come and ride with me in the morning. One, you never miss leg day. And two, we're always going to do something that's going to help us be better. It's not fitness. I see it a lot. How to lose 5 pounds in 5 days. How to lose this. How do you come mentally healthy? What do you need to do for your spirit? It's not just about what you do in this gym. 20% of your fitness and wellness is in the gym. The other 80 is outside. What are you doing for the 80? What kind of sleep are you getting? What are you eating? How are you handling stress? Right? What are you doing that is allowing you or your brain to constantly not think, but to conceptualize different things. Like, what are you reading? What are you feeding? Because it's about your mind, body, and spirit, right? So what are we doing? Are you meditating? Are you praying? Are you there is something called a quiet meditation. It is what it is. You sit in a quiet space and you just breathe and do nothing and say nothing and allow your brain to catch up with what's going on with you. It'll take you a few days or weeks to probably catch up to it because once you try to quiet, it depends on what is going on and how much you got going on outside. That let's all stand up together. It's all conducive of what's going on that you will be able to just sit in stillness and be that. Baby, have you done any breathing? You're like, what are you doing other than going inside the gym? Because if you in here and then you going out drinking 4 days a week, why are you in here? Like why? Like for real. So it's things that 10 seconds, we're gonna sit down. I like to go slow over the seat. All right, sit down. No one gets up. We have 5 minutes left. Woo. So I just feel like right now we are reading Deion Sanders' Elevate and Dominate 21 Ways to Elevate, Dominate on and off the field, something like that. We're on chapter 6. And it's not just about working your body. You need to work your mind. You need to look at your surroundings. You need to figure out other ways to handle stress. Failure is a good thing. Like, I just feel that I would do you no justice if I was just to come in here and do this. That's not me. That's not how God called me to move, right? You have a lot of people, especially on YouTube. I don't know a lot about Facebook, but you have a lot of people on YouTube that do the silent workouts. They just play music and they work out. And it's cute. It's not me. That's not me. I'm going to talk. I'm going to give lessons. I'm going to give examples. And for the most part, I haven't had any complaints with one. And I don't know where she went, because, I got in on that one. In a nice way. I'm never going to have anyone allow me to get out of character because they don't like me. So, to my Facebook family, come over here to YouTube, subscribe, and hang out with a sister as we work on ourselves. I'm also starting a 28-day resistance band workout today, and it's for 4 weeks. If you would like to join me, that starts today. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the resistance off and just fly. Take the resistance out. Also, I have standing abs with weights Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of this week, and without weights Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week, and then uh, wall Pilates the week after. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Those classes are 12 minutes. Whew. And the bike is every day this month for until October 31st. We do this every day at 5 a.m. It's pre-recorded. If it doesn't come up at 5 a.m., I will go live at 6, like I did today. However, I was up in that cooking today. I was so tired and did not eat anything because I don't eat chicken, beef, pork, turkey, and for this month I'm not eating fish. So, and I don't tell you how to eat. I just tell you to read your packages. Look at the serving size. Start weighing your food. All right. Whew. Eliminate a lot of junk if you can. Hey. All right, let's get off our bike. Let's do a real cute stretch. And it look like it don't matter what side of my bike I get on. All right. Hold on. So I want to see you when I see you. When I see you. Oh. Take my shoes off. We just gonna do a couple of stretches, and that's it. And then we'll be out of here. All right, so what I want you to do is I want you to take your foot and either put on the middle of your bike. I want you to go down and grab your toe. I'm going to put mine on the seat. If you can put yours on your seat, put it on your seat. Inhale through your nose. Exhale and reach. Ooh, I can touch that toe now, y'all. Reach. Breathe. Feel that stretch. Bring your foot down. Lift your other foot. I'm going to have to show you my back. All right. Inhale. Exhale. Reach. Your breath is what guides you in the movement. In your stretches, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. And you will master that thing. Right? Now, I want you, I feel like I'm so far away. Oh, Jesus. Let's do a side bend. I want you to open your palm. Inhale. When you exhale, lean to the side by bringing your arm over. Inhale. and hold it. You just go straight over to your side. You do this every day. We're going to do it together. Inhale, exhale, other side. We're going to do this together for the month of October. For the month of November, we're going to get on the elliptical, and we're going to do that. High resistance, going slow, building our quads, hams, calves, taking the pressure off your knee. And I got this from my doctor. Now I want you to get to your bike, and I want you to come up on your toes, and I want you to hold it. Now come down. Come up on your toes again. Down. One last time. All right, last exercise. I want you to take your ankle and put it on top of your knee. All right? So the ankle on the knee. Hold on to your bike. Unless you can do this without holding on to your bike. But I hold on to mine. And I want you to sit down in it. Just sit down. Woo! Baby, this is the best stretch ever. This is the best stretch ever. All right, come up. Any stretch that you need to stay on longer, any side that needs more, is always one side that needs more than the other. Sit down. Do that for yourself. You can do these stretches for as long as you like. If you want to do them all again, you want to add more, you can do that. What I don't recommend is not stretching. After your workouts, you should be stretching. All right? And that's all I got. Thank you so much for joining me for this important discussion about forgiveness, how it affects you, and how it affects others. I hope you found this beneficial. I hope we will have the opportunity to talk again. Tomorrow we will go back to our book, the Deion Sanders 21 Ways to, I think it's like 21 Ways, Elevate and Dominate, 21 Ways to Succeed on and off the field. That's the book. So we are on chapter 7, and we will read that tomorrow. All right? Okay. I love you all. Thank you for being my reason. For those who have joined and commented, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It helps me because this is my job now. I have not made the announcement. I am semi-retired. That's it. That's it. That's all, y'all. So now you know. I love you all. Be peace. Be love. Be great. We are Flyer Strong. Later, Flyers. Have an amazing day. Oh, I got to say dog right.